And here to show us how to make a fashionable statement while you're lounging at the pool or the beach is Orly.
That's right. That was awesome, Orly.
I love this so much. This is so fun because it's summertime now, and it's always beautiful in California, but especially now. I've talked about this. We put a heater in our pool.
Yep.
The kids are swimming all the time. We love going to the beach. We're just a family that really likes being in the water. You can see we've got a couple photos of there we are all at the beach. It's just so relaxing and beautiful, and the kids go swimming any chance they get.
Look at Blake. You're very outdoorsy.
Munchkins.
That's
yeah.
adorable. So I know there are no beaches in Minnesota, but there are lakes.
Well,
do you guys get out a lot
We do
with
have
your
lakes,
family?
but when you're that landlocked, you create your own beach. So there's sand and lifeguard stands.
Oh, I love it.
You pretend you're at the beach.
At the
but
lakes?
But it's at the lake, yeah.
Oh, how fun.
Okay.
Oh, I love that.
Well, and I think what's really fun about this is that we love taking pictures. We love doing this. Makes for like a great little photo op for sure. And they're fun. They're personal. They're happy. And they're so easy to do.
And they're oversized. So besides
majorly oversized.
Yeah, besides a ginormous towel.
Big towel.
Yeah, besides
What
the
else do we
ginormous towel, you need t-shirts.
Okay.
I'm actually using t-shirt material to make all of these, and that's for a couple reasons. One is that you can get first of all, you might have a bin of t-shirts of things you're going to donate. This is a great opportunity to go through that bag and pull out some really fun colors. Another thing is just that it's actually far less expensive than if you were to go to the fabric store and buy a half yard of all the different colors that you wanted, because you can get t-shirts in the $1 bin, the $2 section, so that's great. And the last reason is that the colors, the bright colors, have been washed so many times that they won't bleed onto your towels, which is another really important thing. And then we're going to use fabric glue. This is going to be a no-sew project.
Okay, so let's get started. What do we do?
So the first thing that you want to do is when you figure out your word, you want to write your letters. Now, since I'm artistic, it's easy for me to do big, bold letters, but if you're not, I want to show you kind of a cool hack. So let's say we're going to do the letter T, for example. First thing you want to do is measure. I measured 17 inches for all my letters. You can do whatever measurement you want, but you want to make sure that they're all the same, whatever that is. So mark 17 inches so that you know exactly how big the letters are. And next, write your letter just as you normally would. So I'm going to give myself a T, just like that. Now, you want to go in and like fatten up the letters after the fact. So here it is. I'm going to go about 2 inches on that side, 2 inches on that side, and run it up to the top.
Okay.
Run it up to the top. Same thing with the top of my T. Since I'm not going to split the difference, I'm going to go 4 inches down on one side because I don't want to go past my 17-inch mark. So now when I come over, I've got a perfect block letter without needing to be perfectly artistic to make a block letter. It allows you to kind of make them evenly.
That's a great hack.
Yeah, it's really good.
Because mine would be crooked for sure.
Exactly. It makes it super easy because you're working off of your just original handwriting.
Okay.
Now you would cut it out, which I've done here with a Y because this one's going to say play. And so you can see I've got a nice even letter right here. So now we're going to use the fabric glue. And what I would recommend doing is lay all of your letters down, take a step back, make sure that they all look pretty much even from the bottom, pretty much even from the top.
You could probably take your tape measure and line them up.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also that they look evenly spaced in between one another. Once they're laid down, don't pick up the entire letter and put glue on it and then lay it back down, because it's impossible that you would get it back down. Like once it's wet, if you were like, oh,
you're not going to get it back,
it's gonna, it's not gonna go down evenly.
Yeah.
So make sure that it's down.
She's seen me do arts and crafts.
Right, exactly. That's how James DIYs. But I noticed that this is linen.
Yes, so these were button-down, men's button-down t-shirts.
And you could use those.
I mean,
a button-down shirt.
What I would recommend doing is if you're using a shirt like that, a linen shirt or a nice dress shirt, cool thing about it is that it's thick enough that it's really gonna lay flat.
Beautifully, yeah.
The other thing is chuck it in the wash before. That way if it's gonna do any shrinking or anything like that, it happens first, because these are gonna become machine washable.
After you glue these on, you can just throw them in the washing machine?
Absolutely. Fabric glue is completely machine washable. So now when we get our letter down, fold your letter back and put some glue directly onto the towel, because we want the center of it to be on. Now fold it down, and now take your glue, put it right under the edge of the letter, and run your way up. That ensures that it's not going to curl on you. You've got the entire edge glued down. Now you can kind of just push it down.
Oh, this is so fun.
It's so fun. And you know what? If you're an expert sewer, you can 100% sew this down.
Right.
Not only will it look really cool, but it will make, you could do a contrasting thread.
Yeah, to make it look expensive.
Exactly. It's just not the easiest sewing project if you're not really skilled with a sewing machine.
Yeah, because this is a lot of fabric to have to feed through the machine, isn't it?
A lot of fabric, and also it's a lot of sharp corners, a lot of rounded edges. That's very hard to be even, so it really is like an expert sewer's. But the fabric glue will work just fine.
And you could even cut out little like flowers or hearts and get the kids involved. Blake and Connor.
Yeah, you can do pictures, you can do graphics, you can do names. I mean, anything that you want, obviously. And the cool thing is, would you actually hold up that yellow shirt for me?
Yep.
The fun thing is, you really get 2 letters out of any regular t-shirt because as long as there's no graphic, so it's even less expensive because you can really double up.
How much would this cost?
I mean, honestly, obviously, if you're doing it with your own t-shirts, it's nothing, it's free. I went to the store and it was on a $2 shirt day. So I bought all of the shirts for $2, and obviously I could double up. I could have made 2 towels with just these, you know? So it's really, I mean, under $7 probably.
This is so cool. And if you were to buy this in a store, it would be super expensive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because these giant towels with lettering and design on them are not cheap.
And the fact that it's a new fabric, it's a new texture being added on top of it, makes it feel a little bit more expensive. It's quicker to make than if you wanted to paint it, because you'd have to like stipple into each of the little fibers. So it would take a really long time. So this is it's not only a solution, but it looks really cool.
And over time, does the paint fade?
Fabric paint won't. That's the fun thing about fabric paint. It wouldn't fade. It would just take you a really long time to do.
Well, I love this, Orly. What a great idea.
Isn't it so fun? I know. I'm going to plop my little bambinos on this weekend.
It's adorable. And take pictures.
I will. Oh, yes, of course.